Hey folks, and welcome along to Circuits. For those that don't know, my name's Dave Cross and I'm the Group Exercise Program Manager and Master Trainer for PureGym. So today's session is a good old-fashioned traditional circuits yet again with the use of some kit. So you might need access to either dumbbells like myself, and I've got a couple of options here in terms of size weights. You might have dumbbells, you might have kettlebells, cans of food, bottles of water, anything that you can hold on to that's going to be safe and effective for some resistance training today. So we're going to be sort of flicking between either strength-based work or speed-based work or core-based work, but all essentially is going to give you a very good all-round overview of a fitness workout. So whether it be, again, gaining strength, conditioning, getting your metabolism to get a bit of a kick, burning some more calories, yeah, you name it, this is going to tick pretty much every box on the list. So if you're well and you've got enough space, you've got appropriate footwear on, bottle of water, sweat towel, floor towels, everything that you need for the next 30 minutes or so. All right, so we're going to get our bodies warm. Activity tracker's on. Yes, I'm getting good at that now, aren't I? It's only been a year? Okay, let's get started. We're going to get our bodies warm. Super warm, a nice, effective, but short, brief, sweet little warm-up. Just squat. Squat, and you can do any movement that we're doing right now at your own speed. I love a good squat to get started. It gets everything flowing, gets your heart rate up a little, and gets the big muscles in the legs, the core, the back, just moving. Starts to get you breathing a little faster, and yeah, I'll always fall to the beat of the music, but if you want to go faster or slower, please be my guest. Just keep your chest up. Sit the hips down and back. Oh. If you're feeling a little stiff, maybe from yesterday's workout, just really consciously squeeze the thighs and press the heels into the floor. We had enough squats yet? No, not yet. 4, 3, we're going to take an alternating staggered lunge back. Left leg steps back. Step, drop, up and switch. 1, 2, 3 and 4. Now go the distance when you step back. Then put even weight in between the front and the back leg, and that helps you press through the legs equally and keep a good balance. One more. Should we take it to a little jog? Yeah, just a nice comfortable light jog. This is just going to help you again build the heart rate up. It can be gradual, so it doesn't need to be too intense right now. Whew. Heels come right up. Da, 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 da. All right, should we do a bit of floor work? Yeah? Why not? Push-ups. Yeah, our favorites. Knees down, chest drops. Going down, and up. I think you can tell I'm in the mood for it today. Definitely in the mood for it today. Push the floor away from you. Squeeze your glutes, brace your abs, and back is strong and straight. 3 more. 3, 2, 1. On your feet. Back to the jog. Okay. Is that enough? Is that enough of a warm-up? 2.5, 3 minutes? Yeah. Yeah. At 10% of our entire training session. That'll do you. Okay, circuit training begins. So I'm going to get my timer. Our working block for circuit 1 will be 1 minute of training, but a full 30 seconds rest. Sweet. So, timer's at the ready. Where are you? There you are. There you are. Okay. 10 seconds of prep time. So movement number 1. Now it's up to you whether you want to go for your lighter or your heavier option. You can have maybe one of each just nearby. But you're going to alternate hands from essentially it'll be like a ground to overhead movement. So your feet are wide. Take one hand on the weight. Take it up overhead. Tap down and switch. So what you're going to do is take a straight line up and just raise overhead. All right, brace your belly, bend your knees. And again, you choose which weight you're going to use. You don't have to go too heavy with this one, but maybe the heavier the better, because we're going to try and move with good control and not too quick. 10 seconds and we're starting. So have maybe one of each and you can have a little play around, can't you? Okay, 5 seconds. Alternating the hand, go. So you're bending your knees, your chest is up every time you put the weight down and you pick it back up again. So again, you've got lots of control. Take your time. You're not at the halfway point yet. That's 30 seconds now. So you're going to suck in the shoulder. Again, bracing the belly super tight. You've got 15 seconds. Don't worry. You will revisit this movement again. So if you've gone for the lighter option, yeah, the heavier one can be visited later. But for now, rest. All right, on the floor, mountain climber position, hands under shoulders. And here's what you're going to do. You're going to push the shoulders forward. You've got 20 seconds. Breathe. We're going to try and hit the core and hit some speed to get the cardiovascular system running as well. So body strong and straight. You're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4. Twist 2, 3, 4. Straight for 4. Twist for 4. Go. So the straight ones, take the knee toward the same elbow or forearm. Then for the twist ones, you want to keep your shoulders still, but a slight twist in the hips is good. It means that the obliques can start to work too. Or tap the toes. Still do 4 and 4, but you can tap down in between. Or drop the knees down and simply stay with a side climber movement. 20 seconds. Sweating already. It's a long time to stay in this prone position, so remember to take those options when you need to. Whew, good. How is it already pouring off me? Yeah, feeling the heat. Feeling the heat. Now you're going to grab your weights again. We're going to go back to the lower body. Simply one weight in each hand. And it's an alternating reverse lunge. So a long step back, shoulders back, chest up. Of course, you can do this without weights too. Let's go. So slow and controlled. Hips square and push forwards. If you want to, have the weights up high. Down by your side. One in each hand. One in one hand. Or no weights at all. It's great that you got the flexibility of that. But focus on strength. So grounding your movements. Range is crucial with this move. 10 seconds almost. Good. To the floor again. To the floor again. Okay. So upper body, you can opt now. Obviously, we're going to be working our core in this push-up position again. But I'm going to probably need you to stay on your knees for this part. One hand's going to be out wide, just like a normal push-up. Then the other hand is going to tuck in like a tricep push-up. So it'll be down, up, and switch. Your choice how fast. but just move. It's great to work the core and combine upper body with that. And if you move at a bit of pace, you're going to get the heart rate up too. All systems go. Now remembering, one elbow tucks in, and that's going to help you prioritize a bit more on the push up, working through the back of the arms. So if triceps are a target area for you, it's going to be a great one. But use the wide arm to help you get back up. A minute is such a long time, isn't it? Who programmed this? And there's a reason why I asked you to stay on your knees. Even if your knees need to come closer to the hands, you can still follow the same movement. Good, stop. Seriously pouring. Okay, back up to your feet, something a bit more simple. But sometimes simple isn't always easier, is it? It's easier for the mind, but if it's easier for the mind, we can probably do it better or faster or harder. Running. 8 high knee run, followed by 8 heel flick. Simple. 1 minute. 8 and 8. Go. So power the knees up high, then flick the heels behind you. I don't know why I'm tempted to look down on the heel flicks. Did you find that? Oh. That's it. You're starting to breathe heavy now. Which run do you find easier? Yeah, me too. I don't know why I go slower though. Come on, hang in, hang in. 3, 2, 1. Back to the weights. Stay up standing. I'm going to advise that you choose your lighter ones for this movement. It's a high pull and a lat raise. Then it goes a little something like this. In front, high pull, pulling the weights towards your chest. Then take a lat raise. Go. 1, 2. 1, 2. Now you may have opted for a decent weight for the high pull, which then meant that the lat raise is just a little too much and you might be having to swing. If that's the case, put a bend in the elbows and lift the elbow more than the hand. So the high pull, of course, working the shoulders, but you'll also know that the back gets a great part to play here too. 25 seconds. Oh, I'm sorry. Perhaps you didn't hear me. That was, 10 seconds. Oh. Good. On your back now, please, for the first time today, maybe. All right. So here, movement number 7 of 8 before we finish one circuit. 1 C crunch. Touch down, 1 hip bridge. 1 crunch, 1 hip bridge. 1 minute. Working upper lower abs and core and glutes with mid back. Go. For the bridge, lift your hips, your ribs, and your chest bone. So everything underneath your body now is contracting, even your calves and your hamstrings. You're trying to pull onto those to try and get your hips higher to get that great squeeze in that posterior chain that we're looking at working. Hopefully your legs feel okay right now. What does that mean, Dave? What does that mean, Dave? Oh. Last seconds. Good, on your feet. This one, your eighth move of 8 moves. Back to the legs. It's a squat jump, but a pulsing movement. So we're going to say like a mid-range movement. 10 seconds, check it out. Feet are wide, and it's like a little bounce where you only just leave the floor. But if the jump is too much, stay with the pulse. Let's go. Hands can stay on the thighs, give you a little push away, but try to keep your hips back, your chest high. Just that little bounce empties the fuel in those leg tanks. 30 seconds. Yeah, smashing, right? Smashing. 20 seconds. If you need to lose the impact, pulse, but you might find that's no easier. It won't get you through it. 10 seconds, then you've got a good rest. Come on, team. 5 seconds. Well done. Yeah, I know. You don't have to tell me. I know. 16 minutes of work done. Pause you. Pause you. If you happen to have wet the floor, and hey, we've got another 90 seconds or so of rest, recovery. If you've wet the floor, a bit like me, within the first 5 or 6 minutes, a bit worrying. But grab a towel now, dry it off. Do whatever you need to do. Nothing new is about to happen. Everything you've just done, we're going to roll on and do it again. Those minutes though, eh? Those minutes. Goodness me. Where's my boot? Here. Oh. Da 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 da. Oh. Bye. Okay. So how are we? We're feeling good. We've rested for about a minute already, nearly, and we're ready to do it again shortly. Oh. So, as normally, how we work things out with our workouts is, the first set is normally the learning set, isn't it? It's the set where you think, I'm not too sure about how the mechanics of this movement works, but I'm going to crack on and try it anyway. Now, the second set is the set that you've started to perfect the movement. You've started to now get used to the fact that, okay, those 5s were okay. Maybe now the 8s are going to come into play, but who knows? Who knows? Again, that is your call. It's got completely up to you. Let's give you some music. 25 seconds, and we can do all that again. Decent. Okay, keep that nearby. I could do with a wet floor sign attached to my shorts the entire time. Okay, so grabbing your one weight, ready for those ground to overhead movements, so your feet are wide. Again, depending on how you're feeling, you can have the heavier or the lighter nearby, but you're going to alternate hands, feet are wide, straight up overhead. Ready? 10 seconds and we'll do it. 1 minute of work. Woo! Woo! Circuits are good, aren't they? Good old-fashioned circuits. Good on you. Let's go. So it's control all the way through this movement. No fancy stuff with a kettlebell. It's just a straight grip, but keeping the weight close to your body all the way up and all the way down. This is one of my favorite tracks. Love this one. Love this one. There's 25 seconds left on the clock. Shall we up the ante a little bit? Go. 6 seconds. Yeah, that was a better weight. Well done. To the floor. Mountain climbers. 4 and 4. Takes a lot of load for the shoulders, this one. But just think, core training. Yes, you can go fast if you want to try and get your heart rate up too, but stay in control. 4 straight, 4 twist. 3, go. You might need to do, I don't know, 10 seconds, then have a few seconds rest, then another 10 seconds, then a few seconds rest. You might need to do that maybe 3 or 4 times to get you through the minute. But if you can do this movement for the entire minute, non-stop, well, get yourself here because you're doing a better job than I am, or go faster. Remember, straight and then the twist, but the twist, you're trying to get a little bit of rotation in your hips, but not in the shoulders. 6 seconds. On your feet. Alternating lunges. Heavy weights. Lighter weights, no weights. Your call, it's your session, it's your workout. You chose to dial in today. Big brave step back. Slow and controlled, go. So good, so good. The lunge is one of those moves we just love to hate because of the feeling during is the hatred part, but the love is what it does to you. Help you shape, sculpt the legs and the glutes. The core gets a good session through. 10 seconds. We're almost 25 minutes into the workout. Straight to the floor. Push-ups. One hand narrow, one hand wide. Hey, you know, on the wide one, try and avoid going too far forward with that reach. It's still like a normal push-up, but the other one just comes in more narrow. Don't take the other one further forward. 5 seconds. So normal setup, one hand in, go. Like I said to you, this creates just a little more pinch into the work in the back of that arm that's tucking in. So the heel of your hand needs to press into the floor really firmly, and then you drive away. And we've always said this with our workouts, and you better keep going. Don't stop and listen. You can move and listen. We've always said with our workouts, Harley and I, to move with intent, but also be consciously aware of the muscles that you're trying to train. So right now it's chest mainly. So squeeze your chest as you push away from the floor. Get on it. Get on it. You've got 20 seconds. The whole time. Chest is square to the floor. Ah, good. On your feet. Take your time. That sounded quite sarcastic. I actually did mean take your time. Come up to your feet slowly. Don't want you going all dizzy on me. Running. 8 high knee, 8 heel flick. Whew. You're in your final 4 moves, and that's your 30 minutes. 8 and 8. So can each run as 1 rep. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. So again, remembering that on that heel flick, it's bending at the knee, it's flexion at the knee, but you're trying to almost kick yourself, but that flexion at the knee is working the hamstrings more, which is sometimes a real challenge with body weight training. Ah. 20 seconds. Eight, 3, whoo. Stay up. High pull, lat raise. Remembering, for the lat raise, if you were doing this one, then either bend at the elbows more or choose a lighter weight. 10 seconds. Up and out. Notice the heels pop. They pop off the floor briefly. That helps you take a little jump almost, but don't leave the floor. Initiates a bit of power. Do you like the pop noise as well? Come on, 20 seconds. Boy. Come on, team. Last 8. One more. Yes. On your back. You know, when I'm humming along, I genuinely sometimes, and I mean this in no disrespect, but I sometimes forget you're there. 1 C crunch, 1 hip lift. Come on, countdown. The sooner you start, the sooner we can all finish. Go. Conscious awareness of upper lower abs and mid lower back and glutes. Upper lower abs, mid lower back and glutes. On the beat if you got 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh. You're close. You're real close. I'd love to know how close. 10 seconds. Last one. Hey, team. One more move. Remember what it was? Feet go wide. You're on the feet, by the way. Feet go wide. The squat pulse bounce. Oh, come on then. Come on then. Last move. Little stretch. See ya. Go. Can you do this for an entire minute? If this isn't for you, if you're thinking, I don't want to do this as my last move, I want to really go for it, then sprint, run, skip, skater, anything you want as long as it's safe. Do this faster. Do it without your hands on your thighs. Do whatever you need to do. 30 seconds to the finish line, team. It looks really weird, I know. I know it does. It's okay, no one's watching. 15 seconds. Come on. 8. 5. Oh. Horribly glorious. How about that for a quote? Horribly glorious. Incredibly good for you. The mixture and the combination, the variety of moving slow, moving fast, moving with control, floor, standing movements, without weights. Yeah. All right, a quick stretch. Roll your shoulders. Pick up one foot. Absolute wipeout. So how was that in terms of the weight selection that you chose? Yeah, some of those moves might have been really comfortable. Switch legs. Some of them might have been really challenging. Don't be afraid if it challenges you. Don't be afraid. Next time that fear gets further away. Ooh. Come out with these cheeky one-liners all the time. Just throw them out there. Open out your arms, stretch your chest. And reach forward, overlap the hands, quick upper back stretch. Nice one, well done. Shake out arms once more, roll your shoulders, and that's 35 minutes into it. Thank you so much, as always, for joining me, not just for this workout, but for all the other workouts I've been doing, and any that are still yet to come your way. So again, if you want to access any more workouts similar to this, you can jump onto our PureGym app, absolutely free. There's hundreds of workouts on there that you can choose from. Otherwise, please dial in next time, and we'll see you soon.